Today, let's talk kabocha squash. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tiny Kitchen, Big Flavor. So, today I want to talk to you about kabocha squash. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right, but in any case, this is my favorite squash. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. This is a time of year where you find these everywhere. But when you're going to pick them, make sure that this part looks brown. Sometimes you see them, it's a little bit green, they're not ready. Don't take those. And you see here too, they're brown. You want to pick them like that. I normally wash mine first before I even cut through them. That is to expel anything that might be on the surface here. I'm going to be steaming this one and then make it like into like a puree, like you would mashed potatoes with a little bit of butter or olive oil. And then I chop myself some Gouda cheese and I just eat it like that. And I love it like that as well. But anyway, I'm going to cut into it so that you can see what it looks like, okay? Let me just tell you that the skin on this is pretty tough. So what I do is I put my knife like this, and then I just, move it towards me. This is exactly what you're looking for. Look at the rich color on this squash. I hope you can see it good. I mean, this is what I call an A+ squash. That's how good it is. So this is what you're looking for. You can also take these seeds out, dry them, let them air dry, on top of your counter or whatever, and you can plant them next year, if you will. But this, oh my goodness, I could eat this whole thing just by myself, steamed. That's what I'm gonna get ready to do, is steam it. But oh my God, this is what you're looking for. Sometimes you'll find some and they look like a pale yellow. They won't be as good as if they look almost like orange, like these do. They have that rich color. That's what you want when you are purchasing a kabocha squash. Remember, look at the very top. If it's brown, really nice and brown, then it's ready, and look on both sides of it. But if it has any hint of green or whatever, don't pick that one because it won't be ready. You'll be disappointed. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you the easiest way that I have found. I'm sorry, guys. The easiest way to remove the seeds is by taking a spoon like so and kind of go this way, like this. And just, you scrape it like so, and you remove it this way. See that? You just remove it. And see, you've removed the seeds. Let's do another one. Take your knife. Make sure that make sure your spoon is kind of sharp. Some of them are dull and it'll make it harder. But if you do this and you see how easy it comes off, this is the best way that I have found to remove the skin. I mean, not the skin, the seeds. Like that. Okay? Okay, my people. So I am getting ready to steam my kabocha squash, but I am also going to steam these Japanese, known as Japanese sweet potato. We call them batata where I'm from. And these are my absolute favorite sweet potatoes to buy. So I already loaded my steamer here. And all I'm going to do, add these guys. I'm adding them on top because they don't take as long to steam. And that's what we're going to be having for dinner today. So I'm not sure yet with what, but just wanted to, there you go. So they're loaded up. I'm going to cover it just like that. And I'm going to give it an hour. And then I'll check back. If these get tender a lot quicker, the kabocha squash, then I'll pull them out and leave the bottom ones, the Japanese sweet potatoes, batata if you will. If they're not ready, I'll just let them cook a little bit longer, but this is the easiest way. I don't ever like to boil either of these. Just like I don't like to boil sweet potato, period. Especially the orange type sweet potato, the one that is known here in the United States, because it tends to get too mushy and watery for me. I like my potatoes to be more dense, so that's why I like to do it this way. And that is what the batata / Japanese sweet potato offer. They are more dense, and they are like a white color when you first peel them, but they are so good. If you've never had them, you need to try them, as well as the Kabocha squash. If you've never tried this squash, I urge you to try it. You will not regret it. And these also do very nicely if you were to just dice them up and roast them as well. They are fabulous that way. Alrighty guys, it is time to check. It's only been, I did it for 60 minutes and did I do it for 60 minutes? Yes, I did. So it's only been like what, 45 minutes or so. So I'm gonna check it real quick and see the doneness. And you can see the steam, so it's gonna be hard. But what I'm gonna do is this. I just want to see how done. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. These are perfect. So I'm gonna take these out, and then I'm gonna check my sweet potato at the bottom. I checked the sweet potatoes, but they're gonna need a little bit longer to go before they're done. In the meantime, I'm going to allow these to cool off a little bit before I take the skin off. But I'm going to go ahead and prepare my other sides that are going to go with this. And hey guys, so I decided to steam my asparagus as well. I obviously took off the woody part. And how you do that is you just bend it until it gives, and that's where it's cut it. Now, I wanted to say really quickly that it's important that you rinse these out really well. And what I like to do is I rinse them out. I do this. And I normally put it this way so that if there's any sand or anything, any dirt in there, it comes out. Because trust me, if you don't, sometimes you'll end up like with a grainy texture in your mouth, and you don't want that. So what I'm going to do is place them up here. Cover them for at least maybe about 3-5 minutes or so, because you want them to still be a little bit crunchy. I don't want them to be limp, for lack of a better word. I wanted to mention that the skin comes off fairly easy. You do the same thing as we did when we were removing the seeds. It's about the same thing. Look at the skin here. So all you do is you take your spoon and you go like this, and it just lifts in chunks. It just comes out very, very easy. Not a lot of effort at all. And then I'm going to mash them and put some butter, a little bit of salt, and calling it a day. Our asparagus are done. I drizzle a little bit of glaze, and balsamic glaze, a little bit of olive oil, and salt and pepper to taste. And there you have it. Our Kabocha squash is also done. All I did was add a little bit of butter and some salt to it, and that is it. This is good just like that, the way you see it. I finish it off with a little bit of olive oil. Everything tastes better with olive oil. And there you have it. Going to the table to be served. Excuse me. Here we go. There you have it, guys. Dinner. So I decided not to add my sweet potato, the Japanese sweet potato, because it's way too much. But there you have it. Yum. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you.